You're also in Happy Gilmore, which is one of the all-time great sports comedies.
When you read that script, did that hit you the same as Rocky?
I loved it, man. At the time it was interesting because there were so many crazy kind of movies being made, and Adam Sandler was on the ascent then, right? And we met, and I had this chance to meet with him and just talk with him for a bit, and he gave his blessing, and I was in the movie, and had one of the best times ever.
Where's Chubbs' wooden hand?
I wish I had it, man. I've collected so many things. Don't know. Haven't a clue. I would love to have it all broken with the fingers missing, and so you'd have to glue them back on.
What do you have from Rocky? What do you have from?
Well, I mean, how about the original shorts? The original wardrobe. The original.
You do
wardrobe.
have it.
Oh, absolutely. Only thing I don't have is the hat. You know why? No. Here's the crazy reason why, man.
Yeah.
I loved the hat. At the time, I still lived in Oakland, and had this great house in Oakland, and I put the hat upside down on a side table in sort of this TV room, and I put a plant in it. A big fern.
Come on.
So the fern sticking out of the top. The one thing I didn't figure on was you put a dish under the plant, but it's clay, and the damn things leached through, and the hat was ruined. So I lost the hat. But I have the shorts. I have the shoes. I have the socks. I have the tassels. I have all that
When was
stuff.
the last time you put the shorts on?
Get out of here.
Seriously. When was the last
You're looking at me very salacious there.
No.
You want to put those shorts on, don't you? You want to wear those shorts,
Why
don't
not?
you?
I would. I'd walk around the house in them. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Nah,
I'd sleep in them.
I haven't
for sure.
worn the shorts, man.
What was the shine up process? Because you, in all those fight scenes, you guys are shooting for a long time.
I walk
and
around
you're
like that all the
glowy.
time, man.
I mean,
That's the way I am.
Are you getting baby oil?
I
in
do
between
glow,
takes?
baby. I glow. Come on. You know?
Before I let you go, Carl, I've always said this about Rocky, that, and I'll give you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Rocky is, in your words, if you can only call it one thing, a boxing movie or a love story?
Love story. Absolutely.
Damn straight it is.
Absolutely. Not only is it a love story in the traditional sense with the romance with the woman, but it's a love story between those two men. So, you've got this whole thing about the wonderful thing about athletics. This is something I picked up very early on. You have so much respect for the competition when they're great. They are what elevate you because you try to do your best to defeat the competition. But you also have this tremendous love because you know what that man or that woman has had to go through to become the best that they are. So you admire them, you compete against them, you love them, man. You love them because you aspire to be as good as they are. And that's to me, that's why that thing works so much.
Because I get asked all the time your favorite sports movies, and I don't put Rocky in there, and people are like, why wouldn't you put Rocky in there? Because I'm like, I don't consider it a sports movie. It is a love story that surrounds boxing. Yeah. That is what I honestly, not to get too deep and artsy here, but truly.
It's okay to get deep and artsy. I disagree with what you just said. I will say that. It is a sports movie.
Well,
come on,
man. I guess, you are right in that regard, but I mentioned movies like Hoosiers. I mentioned movies like that. That's the sort of thing that I talk about.
No, I get what you say. Well, I mean, look, I agree with you in the sense that when you're talking about a movie like that, but even there, I mean, there are things in that movie that you could say, wait a minute, this is about this set in a football world, or this is about this set in a basketball world, or set in a boxing world. And I think the thing about Rocky, what we wind up doing that really sets it both as a love story and a movie that's a sports movie, is that we get in there and do what those people who are in reality that do. They have to train. They have to overcome. They ultimately have to get in there and take the blows, whether it's, in boxing ring or in the football field. And ultimately you overcome not only those things inside you that normally, will be the things that defeat you, but you have to then, again, compete against the other man or woman and defeat them. So I think in that sense, that it is about sport. Those are the things for me that always make sport that much more important to watching because it's about overcoming, man.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.